Ladies and gentlemen, and dear guests, welcome to Winglobal Demo Day. It's our pleasure to host all of you this afternoon, evening, or morning, depending on where you're watching from. Today, you are going to meet some amazing people who have amazing projects. You are about to see interesting ideas and problems being solved with technology. At the end of the day, in this stage, it's all about the people. They've come a long way. They've got pretty incredible after a lot of hard work over a period of weeks. So stay tuned for some great pitches. Besides the startup pitches, also very distinguished guests will be with us today. And before we start, I want to remind you that if you'd like to learn more about our startups, you can check them from our website, which is www.btm.istanbul. And also, please don't forget to follow us on social media. Besides the YouTube, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn as BTM Istanbul. Lastly, I want to take a moment to say thank you to our local and global partners who support our startups. They are Binovative, WePlay Ventures, QR Global Tech, Lima Ventures, Garage Atlas, Pioneer Ventures, Turkish Consulting Group Spain, and Tarven. And also, very special thanks to our Winglobal jury, including Mehmet Başaran, Atilla Dinçer, Tamas Sezeker, Mert Yavuz, and Akay Beyazay. Now we have a video. Let's see so far what we've done.
Many of the things in our lives are reinvented. Businesses too. Entrepreneurs and SMEs establish the production concept of our era by providing the world with innovative business ideas and models. The Istanbul Chamber of Commerce, established in 1882, started up the Commercialization Center of Istanbul, BTM project, with the awareness of the latest developments around the world to convert business ideas into a value in 2016. Today, the Istanbul Chamber of Commerce, the supporter of hundreds of entrepreneurs and innovative business ideas, makes exciting dreams come true. For farming, a new enterprise, the developer of new agriculture methods succeeded in turning its idea into sales with the mentorship of BTM.
Fikir aklımıza geldi, projelendirmeye başladık. Daha sonra da yolumuz BTM ile kesişti. BTM'ye geldikten sonra aslında ürünü biraz daha birkaç denemeyle daha çok pazara ve ticarileştirme tarafına çalıştık. Ve ürünümüz artık Ocak ayından beri satışa sunuldu.
Contacts are combined its CRM studies with smart technologies and globalized with the support of BTM.
Bize çok kıymetli sponsorluklarda bulundu. Çok güzel organizasyonlara katılmamızı sağladı. Hem Türkiye'de hem de en son yaklaşık birkaç ay öncesinde burada düzenlemiş olduğu Yo Startups Bootcamp'te bizi burada bizim projemizi temsil etmemizi sağladılar ve orada aldığımız bir teklifle projemizi Bahreyn'de uluslararası bir platformda tanıtma fırsatı yakaladık.
Thanks to the training courses offered by BTM, Reservis endeavors to solve the transport problem and turned its ideas into practice easily.
BTM bize ticaret odasının komitelerine ulaşma fırsatı verdi. O komitelerde servis firması sahiplerine sunum yapma fırsatı yakaladık. Burada da startup'ımızı büyütmek için nelere ihtiyacımız var gibi konularda kendilerinden destek aldık.
Studio Billion, which wants to enhance its experience in mobile gaming, took its first investment with the help of BTM's network.
BTM'ye geldiğimde gerçekten girişimcilik üzerine, finansal okuryazarlık ve verilen herhangi bir eğitim üzerine gerçekten bir şey bilmiyordum. Verdiğimiz KPI raporları sayesinde sürekli bize danışmanlık hizmetleri verildi. Ekim Çarşamba merkezi aracılığıyla network'umuzu genişlettik ve yatırım aldık. Ocak 18'den itibaren şirket kurulumları başladı.
The Istanbul Chamber of Commerce continues its efforts to develop the entrepreneurship ecosystem by BTM project and building sustainable and scalable way for entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial ecosystem. The future of business will be built by the new generation ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, we can start our program. Firstly, I want to introduce you General Manager of BTM, Mr. İbrahim Elbaşı. Mr. Elbaşı, please welcome.
Hello again. Let me start. Dear guests, dear entrepreneurs, investors, and BTM members. First of all, I would like to welcome to our Winglobal Demo Day with my kind regards and respect. Today, we are experiencing one of the most precious moments. The world is changing, as you know. With the pandemic, our economy, our society, and our daily lives have all been disrupted. But with the disruption comes opportunity. Startups are building a post-pandemic future, but how? First of all, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you should find a business that won't only be successful, but is something that you are passionate about. So entrepreneurship is hard work. So you want to focus your attention on something you care about, something the society cares about. There are hundreds of people who may have that had a similar idea as the one you are currently thinking about, but failed to practice. If you have what it takes to get an idea from nothing to stable business, you will go far on your journey. Around the world, there are millions of startups. It is important to help them to scale their businesses because they have a significant role in economic growth and job creation of countries. Startups also create new industries and come up with revolutionary technologies. They create value for their employees, stakeholders, and public. Ideas can be important, but the most important thing is the way how you practice your idea. That's the only matter, especially in the kind of times. Typically, environmental uncertainties are the challenge owned by the world. To practice is the key of solution for all. More than everything, the pandemic is showing us how to live with uncertainties such as this. And these uncertainties, problems, and crises are the basic inspirations for the startups' business models, but also main competitors for startups are environmental uncertainties. During times of crisis, we typically see innovation accelerate, and it's happening during this pandemic. Many businesses forced to pandemic pivot and have found new profitable business models according to this time. There is almost more to be done, especially from now on, we all must play a part on the world stage. This isn't time to think small or local for us. To be global leader, we must act like a global. Also, we must define our stage as global. Born global startups are ventures that start thinking and acting globally in the early stage of development, which utilize international markets and resources to scale their growth. Attention to born global startups comes from a stream of theory and research that examines how startups rapidly internationalize their new ventures. Traditionally, entrepreneurs would focus on domestic markets first and then pursue internationalization gradually as they develop their requisite skills through trial and error. We would expect born global startups to be more prevalent in developing countries as entrepreneurs look for larger markets or production capabilities. Bilingualism and biculturalism of the population might also be important. Thus, we might expect to see more of this type of entrepreneurship among individuals from diverse backgrounds or with access to diversity through their networks. Besides this, all we need is having an open mindset, boldness, self-confidence, taking risks, and learning from setbacks. At the end, take time to celebrate our success. With digitalization, competition in the business world has moved to global arena. Nowadays, those who develop strategies for digitalization are one step ahead of their competitors. As you know, as all you know, information is closer than ever, and the accurate analysis of this information is extremely important. Digital transformation cannot be ignored any longer because the digitalization reality has an impact on every sector and new employment areas are emerging. It's easier than ever. Before we could stay same, but now we have no arguments for apologize for fail or being late. As BTM, we repeat our feelings every time with the same and common motivation, determination, and hope. As our codes, our business codes regarding the work we do are based on empathy. Herein lies our difference. With many innovative business ideas, many startups entering the market with devastating business models, BTM's core competences are reflecting the difference of our startups ecosystem. Therefore, it's a necessity in this new age to follow new trends and innovative business models to adopt digitalization and to identify digital strategies at the same time. In Winglobal program, owned by BTM, our startups trained for 8 weeks period, and today 16 of them is here to present us and to show they are going to change the world with their innovative ideas, we believe. Our entrepreneurs benefited from various and concentrated programs at BTM for 8 weeks and reached this starting point. Briefly, BTM with Winglobal aims to improve the potential of innovation and entrepreneurship on a global scale, and it aims to generate activities to harmonize all of the components with this framework. Today, I wish great success to all of them. To sum up, I would like to express my gratitude to our local and global partners, which are really important for us, and most importantly, most significantly, to all my colleagues, BTM team. And I want to say welcome again, and thank you very much to give me a chance to speak for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Elbaşı. And now I'd like to introduce you Secretary General of the Istanbul Development Agency, İsmail Erkam Tüzgen. Mr. Tüzgen, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much. Dear participants, again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I want to thank BTM for this great event, and I want to express my pleasure to participate in this program as Istanbul Development Agency. Since the establishment of the agency in 2009, we have been working on improving startup ecosystem in Istanbul. Up to now, we have funded tens of projects on this field in order to enhance entrepreneurship culture, to ease accessing financial resources, to ease accessing global markets, and so on. More than 40 startup centers have been established by our funds. These centers have reached thousands of startups. Our host today, BTM, is one of the most outstanding centers among them. And also, we funded the first Winglobal program 3 years ago with two driving motives. First, to support startups to reach global markets, and second, to attract international investors to Turkey's startup ecosystem. And today, after 3 years, it is great to see that BTM continues the program with notable success. According to Startups Watch, in the first 3 quarters of 2021, startups in Turkey have raised $1.4 billion of investment and broke an all-time record. And also this year, we celebrated the 5th unicorn and the very first decacorn of Istanbul and Turkey. Since our startup ecosystem grows rapidly, I strongly believe that we will continue to receive such pleasing news more often in following years. Dear participants, I'd like to share 2 more things with you today. In addition to all our programs and supports we have been executing for more than 10 years, this year we are initiating 2 new instruments. And these new instruments, I believe, will boost startups of Istanbul. One of them is a venture capital investment program. As the agency, we will invest in venture capital funds, which will invest in startups in Istanbul. By this means, startups will overcome financial obstacles with much more ease in the near future. And secondly, we are going to participate in CES 2022, the consumer electronics show in Las Vegas. This will be the first time that we will have a pavilion there. In cooperation with the startup centers in Istanbul, we will support up to 30 companies to attend the event, to exhibit their products, and also to create business networks. We are determined to increase the influence of Turkey's technology companies in the global arena. So we intend to attend such organizations more often in the years ahead. Before ending my speech, I want to thank to Mr. Ibrahim Elbaşı and all BTM team, and also Istanbul Chamber of Commerce for supporting that great program. I hope the outcome of this program will go beyond the expectations of participants, especially the attending startups. Thank you very much.
Mr. Tüzgen, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Many of the things in our lives are reinvented. Businesses too. Entrepreneurs and SMEs establish the production concept of our era by providing the world with innovative business ideas and models. The Istanbul Chamber of Commerce, established in 1882, started up the Commercialization Center of Istanbul, BTM project, with the awareness of the latest developments around the world to convert business ideas into a value in 2016. Today, the Istanbul Chamber of Commerce, the supporter of hundreds of entrepreneurs and innovative business ideas, makes exciting dreams come true. For farming, a new enterprise, the developer of new agriculture methods succeeded in turning its idea into sales with the mentorship of BTM.
Fikir aklımıza geldi, projelendirmeye başladık. Daha sonra da yolumuz BTM ile kesişti. BTM'ye geldikten sonra aslında ürünü biraz daha birkaç denemeyle daha çok pazara ve ticarileştirme tarafına çalıştık. Ve ürünümüz artık Ocak ayından beri satışa sunuldu.
Contacts are combined at CRM studies with smart technologies and globalized with the support of BTM.
Bize çok kıymetli sponsorluklarda bulundu. Çok güzel organizasyonlara katılmamızı sağladı. Hem Türkiye'de hem de en son yaklaşık birkaç ay öncesinde burada düzenlemiş olduğu Yo Startups Bootcamp'te bizi burada bizim projemizi temsil etmemizi sağladılar ve orada aldığımız bir teklifle projemizi Bahreyn'de uluslararası bir platformda tanıtma fırsatı yakaladık.
Thanks to the training courses offered by BTM, Reservis endeavors to solve the transport problem and turned its ideas into practice easily.
BTM bize ticaret odasının komitelerine ulaşma fırsatı verdi. O komitelerde servis firması sahiplerine sunum yapma fırsatı yakaladık. Burada da startup'ımızı büyütmek için nelere ihtiyacımız var gibi konularda kendilerinden destek aldık.
Studio Billion, which wants to enhance its experience in mobile gaming, took its first investment with the help of BTM's network.
BTM'ye geldiğimde gerçekten girişimcilik üzerine, finansal okuryazarlık ve verilen herhangi bir eğitim üzerine gerçekten bir şey bilmiyordum. Verdiğimiz KPI raporları sayesinde sürekli bize danışmanlık hizmetleri verildi. Bilgi İçişleri Merkezi aracılığıyla network'umuzu genişlettik ve yatırım aldık. Ocak 18'den itibaren şirket kurulumları başladı.
The Istanbul Chamber of Commerce continues its efforts to develop the entrepreneurship ecosystem by BTM project and building sustainable and scalable way for entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial ecosystem. The future of business will be built by the new generation ideas.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to be here today to introduce you 16 successful startups. First, we are going to listen Faruk Kutlu from ServiceSoft. ServiceSoft is a tech company providing smart solutions for maintenance, facility, and asset management systems to help technicians and managers at businesses to maximize uptime, increase efficiency, and guide business decisions. Faruk, stage is yours.
Thank you for this great introduction. Hi, my name is Faruk, and as a business operations and strategy manager of ServiceSoft, I'm here to tell you about our product WorkyBee. WorkyBee is a cloud-based platform that provides end-to-end maintenance management integrated with asset management solutions. As only 1% of the companies benefits from predictive approach for their maintenance operations, this leaves the rest of them to face major problems caused by inefficient processes, such as production losses due to malfunctions, decrease in product quality due to unexpected defects in assets, and obviously high maintenance and repair costs. With WorkyBee, we help companies to overcome these problems with two key solutions. We provide them a platform to manage maintenance operations end-to-end. On the other hand, we connect their assets to a live platform to analyze data to track asset condition and predict malfunctions. No matter how big is their organizations, users can manage their maintenance operations in our platform with different modules, such as work order management, people and team management, parts and inventory management, subcontractor management, and end user management, and many more. No matter how big is their organization, we are here for them. On the smart side, we offer intelligent asset management solutions to users who want to take their maintenance operations next level. Users can track condition of their assets with live sensor data, receive analytic insights, and predict malfunctions up to 15 days. Long story short, we help our users to prevent failures, increase uptime, and save money. As a business model, we go by software as a service. We charge for a software license fee per device and per user monthly. As for the competitive landscape, we know that there are companies who provide predictive maintenance services and maintenance management services separately. Yet WorkyBee is the only platform who provides those solutions in a single way. Speaking of the market, in 2020, $12 billion were spent for predictive maintenance and field service management solutions, and while annual market growth was at 36%, we grew by 400. We currently provide services to 64 customers from 13 different industries, and they manage their operations with more than 120,000 work orders at 5,000 different service points, and we already have lots of global references. As we aim to exit 2027, we have raised $138,000 in 2020 as a first investment, and now we are raising $500,000 to launch our EU operations, and then we are aiming to expand our operations in UK and US. And behind all that, we are a talented team of 21 who is running the business, developing the platform, and making our customers happy. We know that we have what it takes to scale, and why don't you join our world? Thank you.
Thank you, Faruk. The next startup is Phoenix, which solves the issue of emissions in heavy industry by generating financial profit. Yusuf Furkan Ergür is going to tell us about Phoenix.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Today we will talk about production and utilization hydrogen from fuel gas in heavy industries. We are the R&D company for lower carbon emissions and lower energy costs in all heavy industries. We have a patented technology. It can be separated pure hydrogen from all fuel gas. First, we separate carbon monoxide water, and we separated hydrogen with after the reaction. We have two areas of application: one area for production hydrogen, one area for separating hydrogen in the heavy industries. In the right side, you can see separating the water area in the cement factory chimney. In the left side, you can see our separator, which can separate hydrogen in fuel gas. After the separation, we try to test the efficiency of thermal saving of hydrogen. You can see the video of burning. After our system, there's a low carbon emissions and low energy consumption, also low electric using with our system. I want to talk about how much hydrogen we produce. In the cement factory chimney, with one factory, we can produce more than 100 kilograms of hydrogen per hour. It can be save $500,000 coal per year. Now we're using this hydrogen as a fossil fuel consumption for reduce the fossil fuel. Also, you can use this hydrogen for electric generation. Also, hydrogen, you can sell this hydrogen. Also, there are a lot of options for use this hydrogen. I want to talk about our team. For example, Mr. Celalettin, before our company, Mr. Celalettin, head of Hoyak company. Also, we have more than 100 years energy experience of the in all industries. We start with cement factories, but we have a lot of target industry because there's a carbon monoxide in all heavy industries. We want to finish our project in all heavy industries. Our vision is having a major role in the upcoming hydrogen revolution. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Yusuf. And now we have our first keynote. Miguel Martin is going to be with us. He's going to talk about investor and entrepreneur relations in European continent. Before we start, let me introduce our special guest in more details. Miguel Martin is a qualified lawyer, international EMBA, and angel investor with 15 years global experience across Europe, LATAM, CEE, and MENA, focusing on international business and tech startups. He is the World Business Angels Investment Forum High Commissioner for Spain and Secretary General of the Global Startups Committee at the World Business Angel Investment Forum. Mr. Martin, welcome to Winglobal Demo Day.
Hi, I don't know if I am already on the air.
Yes.
It's okay now?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, so thanks for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here with you for the second time in, I think, 1 month or something like that. I congratulate to all the startups and the entrepreneurs that has been following this international program. So as I was requested to be speaking a little bit about angel investing and the different, different aspects. So I will be basically I imagine that everyone here understand what is an angel investor, but just a brief description of the role of business angels, which is normally the investor that cover the gap between the friends, family, and fools and the venture capitals. The main difference between the business angels is that we normally invest in early stage investment. Early stage investment and projects. So not only providing capital, but also networking, reputation, expertise, and know-how in a specific sector or technology. That should be the case, and that is basically why I have become an angel investor 10 years ago, because I like the mixing the investment side with the advisory and the mentorship side, and we provide to the startups. So we are active investors, not passive investors that put the money and don't follow up or help the startups to grow. Regarding World Business Angel Investment Forum, we are the largest international initiative for international angel investors, and we are basically promoting the role of business angels in every country then across the world. Our initiative is present right now. Is 127 countries, more or less. We are partnering with the G20 Global Program for Financial Inclusion. And by the way, the founder and chairman is Turkish. So you have very close the main booster of this initiative in Istanbul. Regarding who can be an angel investor, in reality, anyone with enough, obviously, capital for investing in startups, and secondly, even more important, at least in my opinion, is then have a background with enough experience, expertise, and networking. Personally, I think that should be the case of all business angel networks and should be focusing more in the industry focus or technology focus instead of, like is normally the case, being arranged around a geographical position. Like I imagine there is Istanbul business angels or Turkish business angel, the same that there is in Spain about Malaga business angel or Barcelona business angel and Spain business angel. For me, and that way of organizing the angel investing syndicates, I'm not saying that it's not working, but I think that the other way will be even better, because we'll join forces or expertise from angel investors from all around the world for a particular industry or technology. And I think that this is going to be the future, especially for promoting cross-border investment. About another question that was that the organizer one thing I try to explain a little bit is if a business angel are angels or demons. Personally, I think that like in any other activity in life, there is more professional people, less professional people. I think that for example, World Business Angel Forum is doing a quite good job in qualifying and certifying, how to say, potential wannabe investors, because like in anything in life, you have to learn, and it's better to learn from best practices and success cases of other people, successful business angels before starting to invest your money, because that is another key issue of angel investors, that we invest our money in startups. We are normally don't manage third-party money, like in the case that venture capital or funds. And so you have to be very careful about where do you want to invest your capital. Regarding about the possibility, I think it's important that the saying that the angel investor are very, how to say, very selective about the startups that they invest. And I think that we invest in less than 5% of the startup that we normally analyze. Also from the startup or entrepreneur's point of view, you have to be very careful which investors you bring on board in your projects, and because not only for about the person, that because that is also an important issue. You have to have a good personal relationship with investors that you are bringing to your company, and also from the, how to say, a professional point of view, obviously. But also, how to say, try to do the legal stuff well from the beginning, because if you, how to say, sign or bring an investor with the clauses, then later in the other rounds or later funding will be obstacle or will be a problem for new rounds or new investments. Maybe you will get the money for now, but you are closing the door to get future investments in if you are not appropriate advised by I don't know, the lawyers that you have, or the legal advisors, or people with experience in that kind of thing. So be careful, not only about the person, be careful about the term sheet and agreement that you sign with angel investors, the same than with venture capital funds or any other kind of third-party investment that you receive in your startups. Regarding about verticals, I think that I was already commenting about this in my previous talking with you a few weeks ago. After COVID, there is some verticals that has been, how to say, has a much larger or horizon, and they are very hot right now. Obviously, the most clear one is everything related to health tech, life science, but also everything that is now around remote work, hybrid models, digital models. So everything that is mixing physical and digital, or online, in person and remote. After COVID, obviously, is something that I think is going to stay here for longer. regarding not the losers, but the verticals that they are not so attractive right now for investment. A few weeks ago, I should say tourism, but at least in Spain, tourism is recovering very, very fast in the last few weeks, especially due emerging as an interesting vertical for investment in the future. Regarding alternative markets, obviously Africa is always the future, but you are in a cross-border position between Africa, Middle East, take advantage of the previous playing in the geographical strategy action, and you can take very different but also in the Eastern Europe, very interesting market, maybe not as a buyer market, but interesting projects. I was 3 weeks ago with a technology university.
Mr. Martin,
I don't know what happened.
I guess some problem occurred. You can continue if you want.
Okay, so basically I was saying that in alternative markets, I think that Turkey has a very clear advantage if you are able to profit from your strategic situation, and let's take advantage from that. And regarding any possible collaboration, I think that the Mediterranean area, there is plenty of things to be done to interconnect different ecosystems. We have some very interesting ecosystems like Turkey, obviously, Israel, Egypt, Spain, France, Italy. So I think that I'm personally organizing in December a Mediterranean Startup Region Global Forum, meaning that I will be connecting regional ecosystems in the Mediterranean for identifying best practices in the different local and regional ecosystems, and also promoting interrelationship and partnership between the different ecosystem around the Mediterranean. So anyone that is interested in that topic also can connect me. And the same that I was commenting before, I just repeat because I don't know if how to say, if the connection was lost before or after. I am organizing the International Protect Demo Day. It's the third edition, the third year, and I'm organizing already more than 50 startups from PropTech industry. PropTech is property technology, has been pitching in the last 2 years, and we will have around 30 startups pitching this year. In the half of them will be in English, half of them will be in Spanish. The November 4th, next Thursday, in 1 o'clock in the afternoon Turkish time. Anyone that want to follow can contact me. Anyone that want to participate and pitch can also contact me. There is still a couple or 3 slots, and it's free and online for everyone that want to participate. And final question that you were proposing me to talk is about how to support a startup ecosystem. I think that there is plenty of international initiatives. That is basically what I am specialized myself, building bridges between the local, regional, and national ecosystem in Spain and international initiatives. So that is why I have been the last 5 years an active member of World Business Angel Investment Forum. For the last 2 years, I also identify Startup Grind in partnership with Google for a startup that at that moment wasn't present in Andalusia, where I live in Malaga. And finally, this year, I bring to Spain the Entrepreneurship World Cup. You have the roll-up of the final that we organized in July with 555 participants. 3 of them has been selected, the champions of Spain has been selected in the top 100 global finalists that will be pitching in Saudi Arabia in November. Due to COVID, not the 100 global final will be invited to Saudi Arabia, but only the top 25, and we are expecting that at least one or several startups from Spain will be present in that Riyadh event. So I don't know if there is any question from the public or any question from the organizers that want to ask me.
Mr. Martin, thank you for your speech. We don't have any questions. Okay. And thank you for joining us today.
Okay, has been a pleasure. All the best for all the participants. And if anyone want to contact me, I am in LinkedIn, as I previously said. You can, my username is Miguel34Martin, or you can find me also for Miguel Martin World Business Angel Forum. Okay, take care. All the best. Bye.
Thank you. And now we continue with PeerBuy. PeerBuy is the ultimate work app built on patented platform technology, increasing productivity and teamwork for various organization types. Semih Seçer will introduce PeerBuy.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Semih from PeerBuy. I want to talk about PeerBuy here. PeerBuy is a corporation located in San Francisco. PeerBuy democratizes digital workplace management. PeerBuy is the ultimate work app built on patented platform technology to increase productivity and teamwork for various organization types. I was an immigrant to US, so I had to be competitive. So to be competitive, I had to be very productive. Leading small teams to very large teams, my productivity passion was all over for my people as well. We built tools and eventually we started acquiring tools. And one day we realized we have a big problem. We have too many single purpose platforms for messaging, for CRM, for project management, trouble ticketing. And this means a very high cost for us. And plus the integration, messy integration efforts. So this being the situation where typically we are 61% of our day, we are not productive, we couldn't afford such a thing. So this led us to building a productivity super app in my next startup, which is your workplace in your pocket. That comes with multiple modules, such as communication, just like Slack, customer management, like CRM, product management, just like Jira, project and task management, just like Trello and Asana. And in the middle, there is an AI-based performance management system that provides points to the employees. Our product is extensible and it is scalable. And imagine a product in a company like PRB. You have employees in 3 continents, India, USA, Turkey, and people are communicating through groups and channels. People start their day and you receive notification of what they're gonna do that day. When they finish tasks, you get notification. You can check in seconds to what the customer health is. You got products and services facing customers. You can check the health of these customers and products. You can reward employees easily. You have a performance table that shows productivity per employee. You can do video conference, surveys, all this in one single super app. This app also comes with vertical solutions for various industries, such
I think we had a problem. Mr. Seçer, can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay, you can continue now.
Okay.
There's a problem.
It looks like a red ocean. Okay. It looks like a red ocean, but by being affordable, by being one super app that does it all, by having various vertical industry-based solutions, and by being very affordable, we created our blue ocean. We take advantage of partners. We have 40 partners just in Turkey alone, and now building partnerships in US as well as in Europe. We are a SaaS-based revenue model with $4 and $8 licensing schemas. Since the launch of the product, we had acquired 400 customers from various industries, and now we're converting them into paid customers. This projected revenue doesn't even include whales such as A101, Turkcell, LC, some that have 50,000 employees. We are seeking 750K investment to propel our growth in US and European markets. We have a great team that believes in productivity with the advisors that are keen on building this product, the best product in the world. Thank you very much. And I would like to say to my co-workers and other startups here that you are more than welcome to use our product for 1 year without free of charge. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Seçer. And now we continue with another startup. They say don't get lost when switching between communication channels and applications. Baklava offers omnipresence and AI-based digital transformation in one tray. Now, Alara is going to tell us about Numondial.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alara from Numondial Digital, and I'll be presenting our omni-channel communication platform, Baklava. Our inspiration was the famous Turkish baklava for the multi-layered form just in one tray. We are a competent team from backgrounds of electronics, computer, telecom engineering, psychology, business development, and our well-known mentors. During the digital transformation journey, customers used to have headaches when communication channels were not integrated with CRM and with all other applications. Switching between applications used to cause loss of performance, time, and also data leakage. Our Baklava solution unifies and integrates all communication channels seamlessly to CRM and all other applications to a single screen. This results in less IT dependency with no-code process automations. This increases performance, security, and of course, efficiency. Our innovation Baklava is geo-redundant, technically and commercially scalable, is omni-channel and IA-based. Customers can either use their existing CRMs or use Baklava CRM, which is a great freedom of choice in communication. We aim to fulfill a few UN Sustainable Development Goals through our omni-channel and IoT communication platform. We simplify human-to-machine and machine-to-human communication. We integrated SideTone to our platform that is a real-time emotion detection system in any vocal communication. This system is fully language and context independent. We started through channels, now we offer branding and joint marketing. Soon, we will launch auto-provisioning as well. Our pricing model is based on monthly subscription on a concurrent user basis with selected features. Our target markets are e-commerce, insurance, fintech, education tech, and health tech. We have a few local and global competitors. What differentiates us is IA-based real-time emotion detection system, IoT global communication integration, rich software API integrations, and video conference built in. This summer, we finalized a global interconnection agreement with Microsoft Teams to offer virtual PBX and global phone communication integration. After Mobile World Congress, we agreed with CloudBlue for global distribution of this solution to more than 30,000 IT distributors and dealers around the world. We started in Technopark Istanbul, expanded to UK and Estonia. Beginning of next year, we will be at IMEC and Station F in France. Our main target is the integration of conversational commerce platform in our system. Until this day, we've covered our monthly and technical costs by our revenues. However, now we're looking for $225,000 investment to use in growth of our team, global expansion, and also marketing. Majority of our customers are telco operators from US and Europe, and we have pilot customers from Turkey as well. Freedom and flexibility is the key in communications in order to move forward sustainably and effectively. We have very strategic partners from telco operators, cloud providers, software companies, and AI companies. Don't get lost when switching between communication channels and applications. Baklava offers omnipresence and IA-based digital transformation in one tray. Afiyet olsun. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Alara. Now we continue with Madcraft Studios. Madcraft Studios is a gaming startup that creates entertaining contents for PC and mobile platforms, and Fırat Baban is going to tell us about it. Fırat, stage is yours.
Thanks, Tuğçe. Hello, everyone. Thanks a lot for this great opportunity. My name is Fırat. I am one of the co-founders of Madcraft Studios. Madcraft is a gaming startup which we have started in 2019. I'm the game designer of our team. I lead and guide the development process. Let's begin. We have 4 co-founders. We develop both PC and mobile games. Currently, we have 3 games in our portfolio. I'll show them later. We have closed the seed round last year with the first gaming venture capital of Turkey, We Play Ventures. Here's our team. We have a strong core team because all of our founders take place in the development process as artists, a designer, and a developer. We have 2 additional developers too. We have started this journey as 4. Now we are 6. We have also just started an internship program and currently meeting new candidates. There's a high interest from people to work as a Madcrafter. In the next weeks, we will be 10. We are growing our team with new members. And our projects, we have developed a PC game and 2 mobile games until now. The PC game is a story-driven historical adventure. It is also our first game. We have managed to partner with a Polish publishing company for it. The development is completed. We are just waiting for translations to be done. Then we will launch it. We have 2 mobile games, as I said. One of them is an action platformer, the top right one, and the other one is a casual arcade game, the bottom one. You are shooting arrows to defend your tower. We are now testing it with another publisher. Our business model has been planned upon working with publishers. We are aiming to gain the self-publishing ability in the long term, but right now we are only focusing on developing creative and entertaining games. The global games market is growing day by day, but the pandemic had a great effect on this for sure. Both the financial numbers and the number of people who are playing games are increasing continuously. We are highly determined to take our slice from this cake. If I were to define Medcraft in a couple of words, we are a growth-focused and creative startup. We have a strong team with a global perspective, and our whole team is made up of real gamers. Our business is born global because of its nature. We are making games for the whole world to play them. Soon we will go for another investment round, probably in 2 or 3 months, I can say. That'll be our second round. We want to grow our team to be able to work on more than one project at the same time and to have a new office. We are investing in people. This is our way to pursue our goals and scale our startup. We are also looking for support to access global markets and, of course, also mentorship. Thanks for your attention. Please reach us at info@medcraftstudios.com for any kind of partnership opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Fırat. The next we have Okto. Okto is an AI-powered digital platform designed to manage your community more effectively. And now we are going to listen Okto from Oğuzhan Akın. Oğuzhan, stage is yours.
Hey, it is Mustafa, not Oğuzhan, but I'll just tell you about Okto. I'm from Okto Networks, so I will tell you about how unique and powerful Okto is. Okto is an AI-powered community management platform. So we just solve the problem of communication and interaction with the communities. Our team is consisting of 17 experienced guys who are experts in sales, business development, and tech. Well, in 2021, we are still the communication is still one of the most human basic need, but we are still discussing about it today. People are trying to generate some corporate benefits from the social networks, which are designed for individual purposes. But when the corporate just try to generate a success, it is super low, as you can imagine. As you can see from this research, which is very solid one, the main problem about the community management is measuring the value and finding the right tool and technology. Okto's UX is designed like the apps everyone uses every day. And we have this common features like we all know, like messaging, posting, mention, hashtag, and we will create the new way of doing business with this UX. But in addition to the common features, Okto has some advertisement, payment, and the marketplace features inside. As a result, Okto is becoming a platform where clients can generate some revenue rather than spending from their budget, which is very unique, we think. Another very special thing is Okto platform can be installed on the servers of the client, so they can just install it wherever they want. So they will have all the data inside, all the analytics and the business intelligence can be done on the top of that. Our internally developed AI enables our community managers to take actions to increase the engagement, like community health score and micro relationship network, which are created by Okto itself. These are some KPIs for just measuring the health of the community and how engaged they are. Another very important issue is you can create your own branded community app on Google Play and App Store just in 3 clicks, which is unique whole world. Let me just share you some numbers about Okto. We have now 30 plus customers. They are segmented as corporate companies, NGO and POs, and some other niche areas. Many of the competitors till now have received investment for the last 2 years, which is a big sign of how fast the enterprise social network market is growing. So some of them can think that, oh my God, these are just huge amounts, so how we will just deal with them. We have all the strategy, all the plans, how we will fight with these big guys. We have 2 target group. One is the NGOs and the communities, and the others are brands with internal and external stakeholders. The enterprise social network market is now around 30 million, and it will be around 50 in 2024. Our revenue comes from these different 5 verticals: the subscription, marketplace, on-premise installations, and the consultancy and the transaction fees. Last year, we received investment for preparation of global development, for going global. And we complete our all developments as the product itself. So now our product has mobile, web, like 3-click installment, a lot of stuff. So we are ready to go. So we need some money to burn it up for the marketing and advertisement. That's it. We just need the money for that. And for 1%, what we are looking is 40K. Thank you very much for listening to me. If you have any questions, it is with my pleasure to just answer your questions.
Thank you. Now we continue with another startup, Kuvarsedu. It's a learning by living XR education platform that includes all learning levels. Both users and developers can simply produce content. And Raşit Irmak will be on the stage.
Thank you. Hello everyone, I am Raşit Irmak from Kuvarsedu. First of all, I want to tell about our background. We are technology firm produce virtual augmented reality solutions, so XR solutions for different industries. Our portfolio include leads like eBay, Samsung, Mazars, Ministry of Defense, but we stopped all activities other sectors and focused Kuvarsedu with all our experience. Kuvarsedu Learning by Living XR education platform that include all learning levels. Users and developers can simply produce content. We remove difficulties in edu with new approach. So why? Current education and edutech have a lot of problems such as productivity, interactivity, accessibility, and equality due to lack of experience and observation. However, virtual and augmented reality break the walls and users can interact with direct education. Kuvarsedu provide a platform and equipment free from high cost. Learners will be part of the educational content and can repeat many times thanks to Kuvarsedu. We provide immersive XR learning platform, which makes high efficiency and experience accessible in education. Kuvarsedu include covering all edu contents. Key 12 to professionals. Users can access all with one subscription. Platform accessible from mobile device. We are equipment not mandatory. We also produce our original XR edu contents, have high interactions. Also, users and developers can easily produce and publish content in the platform. In this field, we have agreement with Google for editor. We also have many intentions from developers and competitors like University of Georgia, Vienna University. They want to publish their contents on Kuvarsedu and produce. Also, we provide AI-powered student status reporting. We have 4 income model and corporate users, annual and monthly subscriptions. Users can get one single content from platform. Also, we have affiliate model with edtech sellers. Let's look at the market. Edu market, $6 billion. Global edtech market, $220 billion for just digital spend, not hardware. We are in edtech, $1.8 billion market size. It has already surpassed many popular technologies like AI, robotics in edu. In the future projection, as with edtech, the increase will be multiplied. Our biggest difference from our competitors are we are the curriculum-wide platform. Users can easily produce content. We offer high interaction and status reporting with AI-powered. Our entry strategy includes affiliate, ads, freemium apps, country ambassadors, and one-to-one meets. We have a faithful and patient team. We know the software well. We are competent in different fields. We have long experience. We have been together for a very long time, like 6 years. Thank you all. If you have a question, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks again.
Thank you, Raşit. We continue with Medica Eurism. Medica Eurism Health Simulator is a software and hardware-based, and it contributes to the training of medical students and improves their skills. Ibrahim Balaban, stage is yours. Your microphone is closed.
Now do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much for let me say. Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim Balaban. Surgeon doctor has two big problems. One is long training time, another is cadavra. We have the supervisor Tupatak, Hacettepe University and Lokman Hekim University. We have, what is the medical tourism? Medical tourism is a health simulator, is a software and hardware based. Our simulator five simulator and one game. Our another target for make the 30% shorter of the training. Let me see in the here two simulator and the one the game. It is a higher ratio to use the NCH looking inside the blader. Now you have saw the blader simulator. We have the two big computer, Weisham 3D system, and our base web system is better than of the to our computer. 2017 we are starting in the Yıldız Technopark. Is the same years we make the launchment in the Spain, Barcelona and Tbilisi, Georgia. In the 2020 we make the first hour simulator. Is now is ready for market. Next month we will start sell in the market. End of this year we will foundation our Germany company, and next year that we are foundation our USA company. We need the $500,000 for extension of the team, new professional, new project, our cardio team. Our team is the 8 person. We are 2 electronic engineer, 4 computer engineer, 2 strategy team, and we are our supervisor from the Beykent University and the Hacettepe University. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Thank you, Mr. Balaban. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have another very distinguished guest. Mr. Kasum Kalibali will be with us. He's going to talk about entrepreneurship concept focusing on Africa continent. Before I give the word to Mr. Kalibali, let me introduce our special guest in more details. Kasum Kalibali is an entrepreneur and political leader of the new generation in Africa, member of the Junior Chamber International, motivated and committed to the global economic progress and the universal peace promotion. He is an economist, a strategist, and intellectual and social entrepreneur motivated and committed for the global economic progress. He is now dedicating all his life for the promotion and protection of human rights, women's rights, gender equality, and the empowerment of women worldwide. Mr. Kalibali, welcome to Winglobal Demo Day.
Everyone.
We can hear you, but we couldn't.
Don't know why.
We can hear you, but we can see you.
Oh, I'm sorry about the video, but let me begin and maybe I can come the video later.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you very much for giving me the floor for this important gathering with brilliant entrepreneurs that are presenting the startups that I very like to share the ambition to bring them in the African market. And thank you very much for organizer and bringing me on board so to discuss this important issue today about entrepreneurship globally, but especially in Africa. I am Kasum Kulibali. As you know, I am the founder of the Global Institute for Women's Empowerment Group, but I have another head that is very important for me, that I am the Knowledge Hub Director for Africa for the International Council for Small Business. That is the the biggest and the worldwide known umbrella for MSMEs development organization that promote the International MSMEs Day on 27 every year in June. And I am working with youth entrepreneurs for more than 20 years, but also for women. And I am very happy to share some points today with what we are doing globally, but also especially in Africa. First, when you say that what we like to be an entrepreneur in Africa, I find that we need to have in mind that Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent, and in that continent we have 55 countries. And within these 55 countries, we have 5 blocks in Africa: the Western Bloc, the Eastern Bloc, the Southern Bloc, the Central African Bloc, and the Northern part Africa. So we need to imagine how many people and diverse people we have in that territory that called Africa. And when I said that we need to know Africa as an entrepreneur, we know that in Africa we have at least 5 international languages that are spoken in the continent. The first language is English, as I can speak right now, but the second big language is French. I am also speaking French because I was born in a French-speaking part of Africa and I'm living there. We have also in the northern part of Africa the people who are speaking Arabic, and in some people who are speaking Portuguese, and other people who are speaking Spanish. So these are the 5 international languages you can find in the continent. And also we have a lot of, I can say, more than 1,000 local languages. So becoming an entrepreneur in Africa is not easy, because you need to deal with all of those diversity of languages, cultures, and diverse things you can have in mind. And the continent of Africa has been colonized by 3 main groups of international countries. The main, I can say, is the English part by the UK government and its empire that colonized most of the countries in Africa who speak English, and the France, the Republic of France, that colonized also most of the part from the western to the central part of Africa, the people who speak French. So you need to understand that links Africa can have with that international countries in the world. So what do we need to understand, again, when we are an entrepreneur in Africa? We know that in Africa we have 2 kinds of laws. We have the common law that has been put in place by the English-speaking countries, and we have the French law that is used by by French-speaking countries. That's something very important we need to understand when we speak about entrepreneurship in Africa. And this is some clear points as entrepreneurs from Turkish that want to enter in the African market, to understand very well that the continent is a diverse country. There's a lot of English, but we have a lot of also challenges we are facing. And you know that in African countries there are a lot of democracy, and also you see peace and security challenges you have to deal with. But also when we think about technology, I know that a lot of startups speak about IT sector, and is one of the country where access now to mobile phone is very, very higher. I can say more than 75%. I can say that we have a lot of challenges also about the infrastructure with its circulation. But we have another advantage as an entrepreneur now in Africa is the AfCFTA. AfCFTA is the African Free Trade Agreement that now want to connect all African countries in one market. And this is a very big opportunity for Turkish entrepreneurs and investors and industrial leaders that want to come into that market to understand there is a lot of opportunity. I can say about the population, Africa has now more than 1,500,000,000 people. So this is a huge market. So an entrepreneur inside Africa can benefit, but also an entrepreneur coming from Turkish can get inside the country. I find that this is some point important for us to highlight so that you will know that being an entrepreneur in Africa is not easy, but it's possible because there are a lot of advantages. And the 4 pillars where we need to focus when you are an entrepreneur is to understand the ecosystem and to see what are the business opportunities and the business laws that can facilitate you to enter in the market. The second thing you have to need in consideration where you are an entrepreneur in Africa is the capacity building, the possibility for people and workers to develop their business is something very important. And one of the points you have to focus is access to finance. Africa is something critical we are needing. We are working on that. And lastly, to the possibility for you to access to market inside Africa, but also outside Africa. This is the first point I want to highlight as becoming an entrepreneur in Africa. What like to be a venture capitalist and an angel investor in Africa? You see, when you understand what I said as an entrepreneur and the venture capitalist and angel investor has to understand very well the culture, the history, the people of Africa. And I can say lastly, you cannot do that without love. Entrepreneurship and working to develop a business is an issue also of love. So we need to love, those entrepreneurs. You need to love this continent. You need to love those people, and you need to love, Africa and the world, because, we are an amazing continent where you have some wonderful people, you have wonderful nature, and you can be able to identify the best, opportunities. Let me tell you about some opportunities where a venture capitalist or an angel investor can work on. The first opportunity sector is the agri-business sector. You know that Africa is importing now more than $100 billion every year for food in the continent. And as a venture capitalist and an angel investor, when you want to invest, you need to see that sector. That's the primary sector for Africa where we can make growth, we can make profit, and we can do a lot of business with Turkish people and people who want to invest in that continent. The second, sector we need to see is the mining sector. I think that sometimes people are speaking about industrial mining, but the small-scale mining is also a very big opportunity where a venture capitalist and an angel investor can see how to support, entrepreneurs in Africa. And I can say also the industrial and the IT sector, the mobile sector development, the telecommunication sector, and the financial sector itself is very important, a key point for a venture capitalist who want to invest in Africa. And I want to jump to another point about positioning women entrepreneurs. As I said at the beginning of my introduction, I am the founder of the Global Institute for Women's Empowerment. I can tell you exactly that in Africa, when you go to the African agribusiness sector, 80% of the people who are working at rural level are women. And about that situation, I find that women entrepreneurs are the key players now in the continent. And when you go to the financial sector, the women who borrow money are the best to reimburse the money they borrow from the lenders. And this is a key point you have to have in mind. And African women are working hard. Despite the challenge we have now for gender equality and women empowerment issues, we are trying to push the government to respect the international laws, policies that bring gender equality on board, so that government can be able to transform the continent and to transform the entrepreneurial ecosystem to bring more women in that space. And I can say that A woman entrepreneur is the person now we need to think. If Turkish women entrepreneurs want to come to Africa to invest or to cooperate, I think that we can facilitate you to come on Africa and to see how we can take African women to the global level. And this is very important in all sectors, from agribusiness, from mining, from industrial, for services, for financial sector. We have a lot of possibilities to bring, women entrepreneurs at the global stage working with Turkish. I know that recently Turkish have a forum between Turkish and Africa at economic level. And we think that BTM can think how we can organize a global summit next year to bring women entrepreneurs from Africa and from Turkish to cooperate and to develop business together at global level. And finally, I want to speak about global startup. As one of the startuppers, said that now, every startup want to go global. And Africa also startuppers and young entrepreneurs want to go global. Being a global startup means now you cannot go fast without using the IT, the technology, and innovation. And Africa is now a hub who is developing a lot of innovation in entrepreneurial sector. And we are very happy so that you, as innovators in Turkey, as young men and women, you are open to the continent because there are a lot of opportunities for you to develop your global startups in Africa, because Africa is the world is Africa. And let me repeat again that Africa's sixth region is Africa's diaspora, and where you can find a lot of people or African in a lot of countries, even if in Turkey, who are trying to develop some innovative ideas that can bring sustainable development in the continent, but also at global level. And I want to stop here just to give you back the floor, so to say thank you to you for this opportunity to speak in that very important event, and to say that we are open for you to support BTM and to support your ecosystem to bring all of the startups, entrepreneurs who want to enter in the African market, so the cooperation between Turkish and Africa can be solid, sustainable, and forward. Thank you very much.
Mr. Kalbali, thank you. It would be great to organize a global event, and thank you for your offer about Turkish women entrepreneurs. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Now we have 8 startups left, and let's continue with QME. QME is a digital customer experience solution who wants to expand their business to be digital and needs sustainable growth. And we are going to listen more about QME from Ersoy Soyer.
Hello everyone, I'm Ersoy Soyer, the co-founder of QME. Today I represent you our solution, Digital Customer Experience, QME. None of us wants to wait in the line, and the queue is the biggest problem for us. You don't want to wait in the line, and the research says that 52 days, life disappears. Then, I don't think you don't want to wait in the line like this, and approximately the annual loss is about to reach $12 billion in retail industry. Then we developed cloud-based SaaS product QME. What the customer sees in our solution, they see a digital experience in the other way. The companies have business intelligence and productivity tools. We said that how many visitors in each branch, how often they can visit, who are they, and explain problems from the companies. And it's very important for their growth. In customer journey, we say that don't wait in the line, your line will wait you. We show them the nearest merchant companies, and then they can select their experience. Maybe they can select the queue, or they can buy something, or take away options. Then, at the end of the experience, we also send them a race screen, and they can give some feedbacks from the companies. On merchant journey, we have digitalized the companies, and they are productive, measurable, and sustainable growth. We don't have a barrier. For non-QME users, we also use some QR codes from the experience, SMS, WhatsApp, or Telegram. We are also looking at different sectors, but the working sectors for us is there. Become a QME merchant is very easy. Go on website, site and fill the form from us. And then we also review and confirmation. Then you can visible in our app. Then you are a digitalized company. We have two different revenue models. One is membership packages and integrations, and after is product selling commissions. Increase your productivity, grow your business, and prevent loss of sales, because if the customer sees a queue or a bad experience, they don't want to buy anything from your company. We start on February, then we can develop our MVP from 6 months later. Now we can working on scheduling system, payment system, and CRM models now. We have some customers, you can see that, in 5 sector, and we also some competitors, but we know that we have good opportunities and good features to win the game. Yes, we need an investment, $300,000 for growing the team, marketing costs, and technical infrastructure. Then we have a great talent team. Ömer and I are the co-founders, and an advisory board, Murat Baday from Stanford University and Lena Çavuşoğlu from the North Carolina, for working with the customer data. Thanks for listening to us. If you have some questions, I'll answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Soyer. The next startup is HoloS. 2D and 3D content desired to be presented during the online conferencing, and HoloS simultaneously with augmented reality technology turns it into a hologram. Let's see what's going to happen. Asilcan Günaydın, please welcome, and stage is yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Asilcan Günaydın. We have been working about virtual, augmented and mixed reality technologies since 6 years. And now we're developing a product, and this product name is HoloS. HoloS aim is make the online meetings more effective, more digital, and more interactive. Let's think about, I am a designer and I work for a furniture company, and you are my manager. I design a sofa, and I would like to give some information to you about my sofa. Under the normal conditions, I must make the screen sharing, and I try to give some information to you on the screen sharing. But with HoloS, I think the situation will be changed, and you just need a webcam for the hologram. When I'm using HoloS, I said that sofa come here, and sofa come here like an hologram, and I start to give some information to you on the hologram. If I would like to give more detail to you, HoloS turn to this 3D automatically QR code. And when you read this QR code with your phone, you can see this sofa in your home, in your office, or wherever you want. Also, you can see more detail about the sofa. Also, you can put the HoloS a lot of things. For instance, your videos, your 3Ds, your images, Microsoft PowerPoint presentations, or your images. This is our advertisement video, and we can watch this advertisement video on the hologram, and we can take more information about the HoloS on the hologram. Also, HoloS MVP stage now. When the HoloS is done, HoloS include a translate section. For instance, when I make a online meeting with Arabic guy, my speeches turn to Arabic, and Arabic guy can follow my speeches on the subtitle as a Arabic. I started the screen sharing now. I am sorry for waiting. This is our income models. You can see our income models in there, B2C, B2B, and we would like to making affiliate. Also, we would like to selling our contents as a 3D models and images, include our library. This is our pricing packages, basic one and enterprise one, and we would like to apply a discount for the students. This is the market size. You can see that in 2019 year, world online conferencing market was $5.32 billion. But combined value of Zoom and Microsoft Teams has over than this market size. So we can say that the online conference market is growing rapidly day by day. This is our feasibility. You can check our feasibility in there, and we would like to give 10% share and take $100,000 for begin. This is our team. We had a 2 co-founder and a designer. One co-founder is Asilcan Günaydın, so me. I am working for marketing. Another co-founder is Muhammed Raştırmak. Raştırmak work for software. Ogün Okay work for design and social.
Sorry for interrupting, but you should make it full screen, and we just stay
this is
on the same page.
This is looking full screen now.
Okay.
for my view. I'm so sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Also, another guy, Ogunokai, and he worked for design and social media. Also, he is drawing our 3Ds and our pictures. Thank you for your attention. My presentation is done. If you have any question, I will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you very much again.
Thank you for this inspirational pitching. Let's continue with Collective. Collective is a new generation research and marketing platform and helps brands to stay in touch with their consumers using more agile and engaged methods. Hatice Kulak, stage is yours.
Hi, Tuğçe. Thank you. Collective is a new generation research and marketing platform. Today's consumer is empowered. As we know, they have more choice and more information to inform their choice, and a greater ability to select brands, products, and services that fit their lifestyle, values, and budget. In return, these endless choices and information created a challenging environment for brands. They need to stay in touch with their consumers continuously. Different organizations face different challenges. They need to use more agile and engaged approaches to get insight, like Collective. Collective is a human intelligence platform led by consumers for consumers. We capture real-life moments at a larger scale in people's own words to provide brands and users with accurate, up-to-date consumer behavior data. Collective has different types of research options that can meet the needs of modern users. Users create polls on various topics like daily decisions, which t-shirt should I buy to my boyfriend, politics, who is going to be the next president, or school, which major should I choose, dentist or doctor, career, health, their love life, friendship. They get recommendation in real time on every topic. All these examples I gave right now are genuine. These polls created and answered by users. They give the most sincere answers. Collective is the cornerstone for first-party, precise, trustworthy, quality data. So far, we gathered 170,000 users and nearly 14,000 polls created and get shy to a 1 million attendance. We have very low user acquisition cost, 1.5 Turkish liras, and we have 27% monthly retention, 20% monthly growth. We are fortunate to work with these great brands, and we are fortunate to work with them more than once. Let's look at Collective's roadmap together. We, supported by great accelerator programs, starting from the idea stage, we closed our pre-seed round last year with KT portfolio valuation over $1 million and used that fund for growing our community and building up technology. We start testing marketplace and revenue sharing model in June, and today we are here with you. And for the future, we are planning to scale to global markets. As mentioned in the markets, Inside market is above 90 billion, and half of the global turnover is made by tech-enabled side. On the brand side, the proportion of the projects being handled internally is large. It has been growing, and it's forecast to grow further. They need adaptive solutions like Collective. Inside market is transforming over the past years. It's massive and it has different branches. We focus on the ones who are similar to us, and we plan to overcome the competition with our user-centric model. Before completing the presentation, I want to introduce you to the Collective team. We are 3 partners who have over 10 years of experience in their field. I work on marketing, Enes is on design, and Onur handles technology. Thank you. If you want to get in touch, please scan our QR code or visit Collective's website.
Thank you, Hatice. Now we are going to listen Smart Delivery Service iletmem from Deniz Yörüsün. Deniz, stage is yours.
Welcome you attendees. Today I would like to present iletmem Smart Delivery. The last mile logistic revolution is coming, but there are a lot of problems and huge opportunities. Local door-to-door delivery market is growing rapidly. E-commerce market is growing unpredictable. Cargo companies' delivery times are getting longer and their operation becoming more difficult. Common problems are vehicle investment, personnel cost and turnover, low capacity usage, lack of technology tracking and flexibility. Here is the opportunity. We can create collaboration in the last mile delivery to become low costly, faster and flexible. and we can manage centrally all delivery of neighborhood for the craftsmen and tradesmen. In Turkey, e-commerce market growth is 40% and takeaway market growth is 22% annually. The global takeaway food market is estimated to reach over $100 billion in 2023. Our company, Eletmen, provides a smart delivery system because today each merchants or tradesmen do delivery by selves. We are saying smart. We are smart because we make route optimization with the technology we have developed. We focus on local solutions with franchise model. We combine job at different peak hours with the sharing economy, and our model performs micro delivery for merchant, e-commerce, and logistic companies. Eletmen, how it works, you can call with one click to Eletmen courier. Our software assigns order from different craftsmen to go to the same direction to the same Eletmen. And Eletmen courier receives from product to the different points, and Eletmen courier delivers the different merchants product to different customers. We are improving new technologies, collection with post application, first in Turkey on Android post device, and download application and you can get payment. Let menus and services of restaurants with QR code. It is shared with the customer through the Eletmen. Our optimization system is determine the courier free house with artificial intelligence. It is ensured that the courier works at optimum time with the delivery of the market instant and the cargo at the targeted free hours. Our revenue model consists of the franchise revenue sharing, value-added services, and payment intermediation revenues. Today we have 16 dealers. Our aim is to open 100 more dealers next time. Our revenue target is reached to 11.6 million TL at the end of 2021, and we are growing by 300% compared to the last year. Means we have monthly 700,000 revenue to Turkish lira revenue per month. Our yearly revenue growth plan is 56 million at the first year, and our revenue is up to over 650 million Turkish liras at third year. It's gonna increase 10 times more. We are working with restaurants, chain markets, e-commerce, and cargo companies such as Hepsi Burada, Hepsi Jet, Hepsi Express. Maybe everybody knows we are working with UPS at the same times. Our competitors are the Paket Taxi and FIU. Our advantages are the shared model, local management advantage, courier optimization, integration, all the ordering platforms, and make delivery, e-commerce delivery, and price sharing model. Of course, we have different milestones with different years. For example, 2 years before we developed our technologies, nearly 2 years, and last year our valuation is 30 million Turkish liras. This year we were accepted to Technopark. You can see our business development roadmap. End of next year, we will getting the abroad team into the system and define to abroad planning. Our top management team consists of 2 experienced co-founders and 2 partners. At the same time, we have a team, 7 people engaged in IT, sales, and financial operations, and our advisory board. We have 8 people. We work with a vice team, they are coming from logistics, finance, IT, and sales and marketing, and international business development system. Our new investment round is with a valuation of 70 million Turkish liras with 5%. We went on round this year, and we are successfully closing this round at the end of October and this month. In this round, we have new investors. They were added the investment to us, and existing investors made continued to investment My presentation is finished. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, you can connect with email or you can ask questions now.
Thank you, Deniz. And now we continue with Bidastri, which is a special marketplace positioned between e-commerce and e-purchasing, where you can reach brands and products in industry categories with organized sellers. Hakan Taşlı is going to tell us more about what is Bidastri.
Hello, everybody. This is Hakan from Bidastri. There are problems with purchasing departments. They are searching online, spending too much time, cannot find any related goods or information. They have stressful job, and companies' websites are not answering this demand. This causes time loss. But the main problem is buyers want to buy themselves, like consumer goods, as industrial goods. These industrial categories cannot be taught only B2B, but also can be taught B2C. For example, you are using drill as a hardware at your home. Bidastri offers Bidastri organizing sellers behind brands with retail management algorithm. Bidastri offers 5 rights. You are looking for right product, and you need right seller, right price, right lead time in the right time. And this is time-saving solution. For example, for this product, you can reach 12 retailers of Schneider Electric, and you can see the lower price with buy box. 70% of buyers looking for products, and 61% of buyers cannot find information or product. Because of pandemic, 80% of B2B purchasing will be online up to 2025, according to Gartner. This is where Bidastri located. E-auction or e-purchasing systems are just digitalized the traditional method. You cannot find product there, and some of them allow uploading product, but buyers cannot buy themselves. And upside, they usually focus on consumer goods. Bidastri help buyers to buy themselves. This is market value and product number. Bidastri's revenue model is commissioning and subscription. And this is what Bidastri offers. Monthly visitor 3,000 nearly, and we have more than 75,000 products now. We have users, they are requesting quotation, and we have one sale. Just I want to point that it is not only related with Turkey, but also related with the world. Our go-to-market strategy is uploading more product, and this is going to bring us more user. And retail management, buyers also selling, sellers also as a retailer also selling another brands, and e-commerce buyers. As I mentioned before, for example, drill from hardware category, they are using e-commerce systems. Our goal is procuring in seconds. Buyer can integrate their stocks, seller can integrate their stocks, and fully automatic operations can be managed with Bidastri. Now we actively to partner in this project, joining to this project with experience of industry and corporate background. We need a seed investment because we have a baby step now with 75,000 products, and we need a real step with this investment. After that, we are going to start running. Thank you very much for your listening. Don't hesitate to call us or reach from this email for Bidastri.
Thank you, Hakan. Now we have last 3 startups. And we continue with Sizlikiş. Sizlikiş is a service solution integrator that creates economic opportunities for people to have better lives, enables companies and freelancers to work in new ways by revealing their potential, and serves everyone from startups to group companies with a strong and secure platform. Let's listen Begüm Karsoğlu for more.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Begüm. I am the co-founder of the Sizlikiş. We are currently 4 people as a team. Güneş and I both study in Italy at Bocconi University. We started to work together in Isaac, then we continue with Sizlikiş. We returned to Turkey with the pandemic and wanted to offer an opportunity to competent young people like us. Addition to that, in the changing world, the way people do business is also changing, and this new generation of work has some needs. What I mean by the new generation of work is freelancing, remote, and project-based. We offer a solution with Sizlikiş. It's a service solution integrator that creates economic opportunities for people to have better lives, enable companies and freelancers to work in the new ways by discovering their potential. We provide their services under the main 4 headings. There are nearly 50 business items under these 4 headings. These are logo design, translation, and market research. You can see our workflow here. The important part is the contracts and payment. We bill the customer for the entire service, not just the commission we receive. This is one of the biggest differences between us and our competitors. When we look at the market is growing both in Turkey and abroad. The most important data here is what the Work Economic Forum is published. They said that the half of the workforce will be composed of freelancers within the 10 years. Right now, we have 782 freelancers, and 87 of them have completed a project with us. Since we started, we have worked with 52 clients and established many partnerships. And now we are making a change in our brand name to be able to go global and keep up with the digital age. And Job2Go is the platform of the manual work that we have done so far. We have a hybrid model. We are in the middle of the traditional companies and freelancer marketplaces. With this model, we offer two different services to our customers: project management and turnkey. Although we are active in Turkey at the moment, we will expand to Europe in 2022, starting with Italy, because we have a network there and the enterprise profile is really similar to Turkey. We believe that there's a freelancer somewhere in the world who can make whatever you need. And the next step is community management. We would like to empower and enlarge the ecosystem by giving some courses, adding some side benefits, and by providing a space for experience sharing. Moving on the investment issue, we currently have a valuation of 500,000. We had expected 100,000 and we have completed 12.5% of it. We will spend the majority of the investment to develop the platform and marketing activities. That's all I can say right now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Now we are going to listen to tourists from Tekkale Group, which allows you to travel the most popular 7 cities of the world in a car with just 1 click. Abdullah Mert Akman and Umut Türemen, stage is yours.
Hey everyone. As Tekkale Group, we design applications and games that will make a difference on a global scale. The focus of our presentation today will be tourist application. With tourist, we would like to be the leader in digital traveling market. Before moving on to tourist application, let's talk about 2 applications we have developed so far. Patika is a hyper-casual game and among the trending games in the Asian market. In January, the Asian rights were sold to a Japanese company. Drunk Cards is a card game we prepared March this year. We have 600 active users in the Philippines and America. Now, think about, when was the last time you traveled abroad? What if we tell you we made an application that takes you to 70 different cities with just 1 click? That's exactly what Tourist does. You can watch driver videos of the world's most popular cities. You can get different information about the place you want to visit. While doing this, you can listen to the local radio of that city. We have 1,700 users with a retention rate of 77%, and we provide a daily income of 4 cents per 100 active users. In this slide, you can see top 10 countries that we have customers. Currently, we generate revenue from 78 countries with 15% conversion rate. Our users give us 4.4 stars on App Store. Now, Umut will talk about our market size.
When we look into online traveling market, we see that our market size is more than $500 billion with more than 100 million potential users. People with financial issues and visa problems will be one of our main targets since they can't travel so much. Let's look at the competition. Compared to our direct competitors, we exist in every mobile platform and we are the clear market leader on iOS. We offer more cities in the application with touristic information. We use gamification and user interactions to differentiate from our competitors. Very soon, we will introduce new technological features such as virtual reality and museum integration, walking and drone videos of cities, storytelling and chat mode to become even more different from them. Currently, we generate revenue from Google advertisements and in-app purchases. Soon, we will introduce subscription model for our B2C users. Our plans are cooperating with hotels, tourism agencies, airline companies, restaurants, tourism municipalities, and museums. We are looking for €100,000 as the seed investment demand. We will spend half of this money for our marketing activities. We assume we will reach the break-even point in 7 months, just at the beginning of the third quarter in 2022. Coming into our team, Mert and I are the co-founders of the startup. Ece is our designer and Çağrı is our Unity developer. As Tekkale team, we started a great journey with tourists. If you would like to join us, take your ticket and enjoy the view. You can reach all of our applications through the QR code. Thank you so much for listening to us.
Thank you, guys. Now we have our last startup, User Vision. User Vision helps brands capture, analyze, and reuse agile, qualitative data, leveraging AI to empathize with their consumers. Batukan Taluy, please welcome.
Hello, everyone. This is Batukan. I'm the founder of User Vision, and I've been consulting Fortune 500 brands for more than 5 years. And during this phase, I realized that they can use numerous analytics tools to understand what consumers do and optimize their business, yet there is no single tool to capture why consumers act in a certain way and understand the why behind their motivation. To understand their consumers holistically, brands turn to market research agencies. Yet at these agencies, the data generated is not digitized, so it cannot be shared among an organization reused or built upon. The process is very human dependent, and the agencies doesn't allow brands to conduct their own research. Hence, we created User Vision to bring human intelligence at a scale. So where Google provides analytics at a dashboard, we provide voice of the consumer. So how does it work? A client could just simply enter who their target customer is, and User Vision could help brands to facilitate conversations through our own User Vision platform. The platform, as a turnkey solution, helps to streamline the whole process and converts conversational data to textual data through speech-to-text algorithms and reveals automated patterns through natural language processing. We are on our way combining these explicit patterns with implicit biometric data to reveal deeper insights and store all this data at a searchable human intelligence hub so that it can be deepened or reused. So although this is an old industry, the market is huge and will grow even more rapidly considering the emphasis of human centricity. And although there are many players in such a huge market, we are the only company that could provide an end-to-end solution. So being end-to-end is not that we're a combination of different products, but we created a unique methodology where we use the data from the whole process to generate insights that actually work. Hence, our process and AI is unique. Brands could pay a software as a service fee to use the digital software as a service platform, and could pay additionally for on-demand services such as finding research participants, providing moderators, and additional consultants. Until now, we have had the chance to work with more than 50 enterprises all over the world. And of course, this is all possible with a great team. I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years, and my partner has also 8 years of experience in software development. We have also onboarded Don Peppers, the founder of Customer Experience and CRM domain, as an advisor. So leveraging our methodology, market knowledge, our platform, and AI, we are ready to partner up with companies all over the world and help them carry more customer-centric. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you, Batukan. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us today in celebrating the remarkable achievements of these 16 startups. And don't forget, if you'd like to learn more about our startups, please visit www.btm.istanbul. Once again, on the behalf of everyone in BTM, thank you for attending today's event. Before the ending, I want to thank all the BTM team, and also very special thanks to BTM's Investor Relations and Business Development Department and Entrepreneurship and Commercialization Department. And my thanks also go for the team BTM's Corporate Communications and Marketing Department, including Ms. Mihriban Tarakçı Gökgöz, and also for all creative works. Special thanks to Yağız Türkoğlu and Sezen Savaşan. For all social media management and moderation, special thanks to Sena Yıldırım and Ibrahim Gül. And also, I want to thank you all who are watching and who are going to watch us on YouTube. I hope we will meet another great startup event. Stay tuned and don't forget to follow us from our social media accounts. Thank you all for joining us today. See you soon. Bye.